Well, a decision may come soon as next month on whether South Dakota will proceed with setting up so-called quiet zones at certain railroad crossings in the state.
Officials with Sioux Falls and Rapid City met today with the South Dakota State Railroad Board in Pierre to discuss plans of setting up these zones to cut down on the noise from train whistles coming through densely populated areas. KELO's Perry Groten spoke to one downtown resident about what it's like with the train traffic right outside her window.
Well, Don and Angela, the city of Sioux Falls is looking at setting up quiet zones along Weber Avenue at the 6th Street and 8th Street intersections of downtown. The plan is to make improvements to the railroad crossing so train engineers won't have to blow their whistles as often, or if at all. The sound of train whistles has become the unavoidable white noise for people living in downtown Sioux Falls.
Before moving there, I didn't realize how many trains went through, but now that I live there, you notice them a lot more, and they're all throughout the whole day.
MEGHAN BORNHOFT lives and works downtown. She says those whistles can blow for minutes at a time as the trains chug through her neighborhood.
So they start honking their horns, I don't know, 50 yards down from this intersection right here on 8th Street, and then it's like a few little honks, and then when they go through, it's like one really long, loud honk.
Sioux Falls hopes to reduce the number of times those train whistles wail by making upgrades to downtown railroad crossings, including crossbars, lighting, and more advanced warning signs. The quiet zones would also include a raised median to prevent drivers and pedestrians from trying to beat the approaching train.
Raised barriers in the center line of the street, so when the arms of the railroad come down and combined with the cement barriers at the intersection, cars can't go left of center, can't maneuver around the barriers and raised trains.
But a spokesperson for the railroad industry urged the State Railroad Board today to proceed cautiously on quiet zones, saying that blowing a train whistle is always safer than not blowing one, especially when drivers are not paying attention. Still, supporters of these quiet zones say enhancements made to railroad crossings will still keep everybody safe.
These wouldn't be going in place across the country if they weren't proven to be safe. Similarly to roundabouts, it's a new thing, but they are proven safe.
Supporters say the need for quiet zones will only increase in the future, with so much new development, both commercial and residential, taking place downtown. Now, the South Dakota State Railroad Board says around $13 million is available for quiet zone construction in the state. GRIFFIN says it would cost about $1 million for each railroad crossing. He hopes construction can begin within a year and a half once funding is secured.
Thanks, Perry.